Today's question is from Kayam. Listening to you and James talk about t-shirts vanishing from your cupboard solved a mystery for me. Not really a question, but grateful we could help. Yes, on an episode of Idle Australians. James and I talked about how once we started to kind of cohabit with partners who had far better fashion sense than us, those beloved, faded, ragged band t-shirts that we used to wear daily just started to vanish. But t-shirts were always a secret weapon in my arsenal when I was interviewing people for my old job at Channel V. When you walk into the room to do an interview, sometimes you've got as little as 4 minutes to get some solid gold. Every single second counts. So before I've even said g'day, they're looking at me. I thought long and hard about each and every t-shirt I wore to an interview. I once owned an epic Keith Moon shirt. He was the drummer from the landmark British band, The Who. Who are you? You know who is a massive fan of The Who? Who? Noel Gallagher.
Hi, this is Noel from Oasis.
We were at a festival in Ireland, backstage somewhere. It was punishingly early in the afternoon, terrible hours to talk to a rock star who'd played a gig the night before. They were sending Gem along as backup in case the main man wasn't too chatty. When Noel walked into the room, rock star sunglasses on, I thought, at least Gem's here. Noel looks up and he says, "Oi, nice shirt, man." And we're away.
On some programme that's hosted by some guy with a girl's haircut called Andy, who looks like he wouldn't be able to surf on a surfboard, let alone man his own TV show. I kind of carry the whole interview as it goes. Gem doesn't say much either, really.
In 2005, I had a chance to sit down with Kanye West, which is a whole other story. I'd been warned he might be tricky to talk to, so knowing what I knew about him, his love of music, I wore my FDKNS shirt, which is a hip-hop graffiti crew out of South Auckland. Now, Kanye knew about the incredible music coming out of New Zealand. From the moment we said g'day, he was a lot easier to talk to than I'd been warned. He gave me what was probably the best report card I've ever got.
You're very good at what you do. I really appreciate that. You know, a lot of people give interviews and they suck, but you're really good. You're really talented.
And finally, there was my vintage Randy Rhoads t-shirt. Randy Rhoads was the guitar player from Ozzy Osbourne's band when he went solo after leaving Black Sabbath. He was absolutely up there with Eddie Van Halen when it came to someone who changed the way people played guitar. And also, Crazy Train is just a fucking excellent riff. Randy Rhoads famously died on a joyride in a small plane piloted by his tour bus driver who'd nicked the plane from a nearby airfield and was essentially buzzing the tour bus in an effort to scare the shit out of Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne, who were asleep on board. After failing to wake them up after 2 passes, clipped the bus, hit a tree, and then crashed into a nearby house, killing everybody on board, including Randy Rhoads. I'm supposed to interview Dexter Holland from The Offspring, but he'll only do the interview if I fly with him in his small plane from Long Beach in California up to Sacramento where Offspring are playing a show. What better t-shirt to wear for that moment? My Randy Rhoads shirt.
What's dangerous about flying in a little plane with a rock star, you know?
You gotta keep them separated.
And we're taking the jet.
You gotta see the venue.
I do miss those shirts. Kayam, we all have to grow up sometime. Thanks for getting in touch.